Okay, let me explain myself. Before you get too excited, I have 1,850 tools here. I'm not going to make a 20-minute video on all 1,850 tools individually. In fact, I'm really only going to make one video, and it's this one. But I wanted to introduce you to the project here and what my plan is, what my methodology is behind that, maybe show you some of the tools, some of the things I'm excited about. But what you're looking at is essentially everything 3/4 inch size and under. Everything that Sonic Tools makes. It's the list is 1,850. They actually make, I think it's about 2,400 individual tools, of which there's a bunch of larger size, like inch and an eighth stuff, larger format tools, which clearly we won't need for most applications. But what I want to answer, the question I have for myself is, I have 22 drawers full with all the foam inlays. The question I had is, what tools am I missing? I like complete sets. Remember remember that King Griffey Jr. rookie car, like 89 upper deck set? I wanted the whole set. I wanted the whole set of He-Man action figures and Star Wars action figures when I was a kid. I like complete sets. And so I want a complete array, a complete set of Sonic tools. What I first wanted to accomplish with this acquiring of all these tools was to touch and feel each one of them, see what I'm missing. That was the first sort of thing I wanted to figure out. But then from here, now that I have them all loose and raw, I want to be able to just sort of rearrange them, move them around, figure out what am I never going to use? What do I not want? What in building this complete set for myself, what is just impractical and not useful and going to take up space? What is aspirational versus what is a necessity? And so over the course of the next, I don't know how long this is going to take me, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, I'm not really sure. But over the course of time, I'm going to figure out what tools are essential. I want to build a backpack track pack or a traveling pack. I want to build a Michelle Mormon kit. Michelle Mormon wants a tool kit for the house. She doesn't have to walk to the garage or the pole barn or come over here to get it. And I want to have a beginners, intermediate, advanced, ultimate. So I want to have different sets of tools and essentially segregate and build this out so that you could purchase this. And sort of leverage my skill set, which is to organize and reorganize things. And so, I mean, what else do I have to do other than play with my, Honda Civic or my GT3? So I figure, why not get every tool, make that investment. In order to pay for this investment, eventually all these tools are going to make their way into my garage that I'm planning to build. But in the meantime, why can't I figure out a way to help people, purchase these things? So let's just kind of walk around here and kind of show you what they have, just to give you a frame of reference. We'll talk about, why Sonic and all of that stuff. But I'm not going through all these. Some of these I don't even know what the heck they are. Most of the tools I'm familiar with, but some of these things, like we were asking what this shape scraper was used for. I don't know if this is for clay models or what, but there's a lot of little odd tools that you're not really 100% sure what each one does or what each one's for. So clearly those ones that I'm not familiar with and may or may not make the cut. So let's start with, I'll start over here with this table. So we have T-handles, both hex, Torx, and then just metric female, type T-handles. The T-handles I like a lot. The screwdrivers are not my favorite. What has really opened my eyes here, I don't have some of these screwdrivers. Some are like the flat versions where you can put a wrench on. Like, I don't have these in my kit that I'm missing. The thing I don't love about the Sonic screwdrivers are the handles, but I don't dislike them enough to go out and find a set of Weras or something else that doesn't match. Then they have these are like the electrician style, which I think look really cool, so I'd like to have them. But screwdrivers and picks in general are over here behind me. are all the different ratcheting and regular wrenches. Wrenches I find that probably wouldn't make the cut until maybe the ultimate kit was the dual-sided, so 30, 32, or 24, 26. I don't ever find myself using those type of open-ended wrenches. I find myself almost always using either the traditional closed-end style. Sonics are quite a bit thinner than most, so they tend to fit in tighter areas. But having all these different versions of shorter ratcheting with a swivel head or something that I think is cool. But the key question here that I'll have is, one, how am I going to organize them? How do they go in a drawer? What drawers do they fit in? Can I even fit 1 5/8 inch? Do I even need something like this? So I want to answer these questions and then price it out and figure out how all this stuff would fit together. Another question that a lot of people have for me often is, why Sonic? Why are you choosing this? To me, the real selling point for Sonic is the foam inlay system. So let's move the cameras and I'll kind of show you that over here. So a lot of people ask me, and I'm sure they'll be in the comments, tools are one of those really polarizing things. Your tool brand, that says a lot about you, or some people think that says a lot about who you are as a human. I'm a huge fan of, I like Snap-on tools and Mac tools and SK tools and even Tecton tools. Some of them are nice. Some of these, the less expensive tools, even Craftsman back in the day. If you gave me a whole set of Craftsman, I would love it. And so the question that a lot of people ask is, well, why in the heck are you doing Sonic? There are much better tools. And I'm not really here to debate that. I know that the tools are nice. I've been using them for 1.5 years now. I've never had a complete, really high quality set of tools, and I haven't had any complaints about any of them. Every tool manufacturer has some quirks and some things that you may want to see them do. Like, I'd like to see Sonic have a lot more long reach, longer extended wrenches. But other than that, the ratchets function well, everything works well. But the main reason why I choose this brand is because I believe they're the best at organization. These foam inlays, the moment I saw them, I completely fell in love with it. And so having the option to outfit your garage with these amazing foam inlays is something that just really intrigues me. And the tools are great, and I don't have any complaints about them. There's not really anything that jumps out at me that makes me want to go and get something different. I'm missing a screwdriver. What's going on there? Who took that screwdriver? So the choosing Sonic is largely for me due to the ecosystem, and I hadn't really thought too much about chasing other tool brands the second that I saw this stuff. And so the main question to me was, are these tools good enough for me? And I'm a pretty insane individual, and I love them. So I'm going all in here with these tools. I think this is $70-some-odd thousand worth of tools. So I'm in. I'm going for it. The goal here of buying all of these, outside of figuring out which ones I want, which ones I don't. I want most of them, almost all of them, except for maybe some really weird stuff. The goal here is to figure out how would I buy this if I wasn't going to spend 70 grand or 50 grand or 30 grand or 20 grand on tools. How could we ascend into having a nice complete set of tools? Also, how would I buy this if I already had some Craftsman and some Cobalt and some Snap-on and some Mac tools? How could I put packages together to complement, to build myself a really nice array of tools over time? And then how can I organize it in a drawer? My intent, now these aren't Sonic tools here, but my intent is to be able to sell you a solution or offer you a solution where your drawers are completely organized without having to do the foam inlays. so you can progress and build up to it. In other words, I want to be able to provide you solutions where I'm going to go buy New Age cabinets and Husky cabinets and Gladiator cabinets and Moduline cabinets. I'm going to buy some examples of some Craftsman toolboxes, some Cobalt toolboxes. I'm going to buy some different versions of cabinets and then figure out and make recommendations to people on how you set it up using ToolGrid. And then as you progress in your life, maybe at some point we transition from ToolGrid into foam inlays, and you sell off your ToolGrid and take all of your tools that you've been building up to and put them into foam inlays. So that's part of the plan here. So we have, flared nut wrenches and right angle wrenches and 3/4 inch drive stuff. I bought up to 75 millimeter wrenches, which clearly aren't going to make the cut. Hammers, cutting and magnetic tools, more screwdrivers. We have picks and chisels. I've got all my 3/8 inch drive stuff, and then over here behind us we have all the 1/2 inch drive. So we have the 1/2 inch stuff over here that the guys are counting and inventorying, and then up top here we have all of the hex. What do we call these things? Allen wrenches, Allen keys. They're counting the 1/4 inch stuff. We're looking through we have all the different pliers and pick tools and vice grip type stuff. We have all of the different protective sockets for wheel removal. So today I'm intending to introduce you to what I'm planning. The project that I'm going to embark upon here again, I don't intend to make 20-minute videos for every tool. I don't intend to make videos even on each individual section of tool. What I will be making videos on is sharing with you how to organize tools, how to put them in a drawer, how to purchase the ToolGrid product, when foam inlays make sense, and then teach you how to put it into the different cabinets, different common cabinet structures. The other thing, if you'll notice over here, I've got a bunch of Milwaukee stuff. My other plan has been to, and this was before I even considered doing this Sonic project, is to, again, you've seen me make dozens of videos on all the Milwaukee power tools. Now we need to have accessories. This here, what you're looking at, are just the accessories. These are just bits for the 2 impacts that they make. And so I want to have saw blades and PH1 and square bit drives and also have drill bits and all of that. And so we're going to build out a considerable structure around building out kits and giving you different tools and information on how to put together a really robust set of tools. And I may or may not be the best, I'm certainly not the best tool operator in the world. But one thing I do know how to do is organize. And I'm going to work through the mass amounts of this stuff. Everybody sells Milwaukee tools. There's lots of companies that sell hand tools. But what everybody doesn't do, which I've been missing, is creating systems for teaching you how to buy it. So that's what I'm going to work on. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this, and hope you enjoy this. This process as I come up with things, as I come up with landmarks in this pursuit, I'll make videos and show you how to do it. But I wanted to introduce you to what 1800 tools looks like laid out on benches. It's pretty daunting, but I think I'm the right guy. So. Now I also have an army of OG people here to help me figure out how to do this. So thanks for watching, thanks for the support, and stay tuned for tool packages showing up in the OG store. Go to obsessedgarage.com to check it out. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more crazy. This is a big one, so I'm going to chase it. Catch you soon.